Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Quick Learns Media here, and today I wanted to share with you 5 things you may want to know before starting a YouTube channel. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is getting over perfectionism. If you haven't had much experience on a camera, which I never did at first, and even now after making 50 videos, music videos, I still feel kind of silly on the camera. It's not normal for me. It doesn't feel normal yet, but it's definitely getting better. It's gonna look funny, it's gonna feel funny at first, but you just gotta go ahead and dive in. Because if you let the fear and the critical thinking of all that criticism and judgments on yourself and what you look like and what you sound like, you're never going to do it. You're never going to finish it. Just go out there and be courageous, be brave, and start doing it. So number 2, understand who your demographic is. Who's your target audience? Who are you trying to make these videos for and why? And who do you want to watch these videos? I struggled with that at first with my first YouTube channel, Fundamental Raps, which is an educational hip-hop channel, which please check it out, by the way. The link is in the comments below. I didn't quite know who my demographic was, and I kept making videos and kept doing this, going, oh, you know what? It'll find its way out there. It'll find its way into the world. The right people will start watching it. And it can happen, and it does a little bit, but if you know who your demographic is and you're targeting them initially, it's going to happen a lot faster. It's important to understand that. So number 3, go on YouTube, find 2 or 3 content creators that you like and subscribe to their channel, hit the notifications bell. That way you can get notified whenever they drop a video and watch these videos. Learn from these videos, learn from what they're doing, what their titles are of their videos, what their thumbnails look like, and see what keywords they use. See, when they're telling people to subscribe to the video. There's so many things to learn, and watching these people who are having success at this is a great way to learn and understand. And also, you can kind of see what your competition is like out there, and then what you can do different, and then what you can add to that, and what maybe you can take away or what you wouldn't do. So number 4, this one is understanding that YouTube is an algorithm. So, and algorithms like to be fed. Once you start this endeavor of dropping videos, you're going to want to make sure that you're doing it consistently. No less than 1 video every 2 weeks. That would probably be the longest you'd want to wait to drop a video. Obviously, once a week is better. If you can do 2 a week, 3 a week, depending on what you're doing, right? I mean, if you're doing tutorials and stuff, hey, maybe you can drop 2, 3 a week. Maybe you can drop 1 a day. I don't know what your schedule's like, right? Just think of it like this. Think of it like a TV series or something like that, where it comes on every Sunday at 6. If the TV series come on Sunday at 6, 2 Sundays in a row, and all of a sudden it doesn't come on, and then it comes on Thursday the following week, how are you gonna know? You're gonna miss the episode? And then if it keeps doing that and it's not consistent, you're not gonna watch it anymore because it's just too inconsistent, right? So think of it like a TV channel when you do it, because that's essentially what it is. And on the same note, I think it's also really good to set a schedule for yourself, something that you can stick to that has a lot of structure, like certain days for filming, certain days for editing, whatever you're doing, making music. You need to pick these days, you need to stick with it, and that's the day that you do that and you get it done, right? The important thing is that you find a structure that works for you. And number 5, last but not least, I think it's important to know that YouTube is a long game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't think that you're gonna just make a couple videos and they just gonna take off like wildfire. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen like that, and odds are it's not gonna happen for you. I'm sorry. A lot of people spend a lot of time, even a lot of money, making these videos, promoting them, putting them out to the world, and they get a couple views at first, and that's it, right? I'm talking 20, 30, 100 views, and they're going, what the hell? I spent all this time making this content, dropping these videos, and nobody's viewing it. It takes time for YouTube to find your content and distribute it to the people that they think is going to be interested in it. So they will do that. You just got to have faith in the algorithm. The algorithm will take your stuff and it will put it where it needs to go. But it takes time. It takes time. Just because you drop a video and it doesn't get 10,000 views in the first week, it doesn't mean that 8 months down the road, it's not all of a sudden just going to catch and start getting 500, 600 views a day, right? It will happen. And it does all the time. It just doesn't do it right away. So just understand that. Think long game. And that's why it's important to continue to just keep dropping as much as you can, as consistently as you can. You know what I mean? So that's how it works. So just understand, if you think you're just going to come into this and just blow up, it's not going to happen. Maybe back in 2005, 2007, when this whole thing started, that might have been possible. You got to have that mind state that it's not going to happen right away. If you're not willing to drop at least one video a week for the next 2 years, I suggest you don't even dabble in this game. Seriously. And that's just the way it is. And another thing, you got to enjoy what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing to do, though. I'm telling you, YouTube is such a beautiful way to make money, because once you start getting going, there's just multiple sources of income that you can get and generate from so many different things. And, we'll get into that in another video soon. But anyway, you guys, that's what I got for you today. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this type of information, please hit that subscribe button right below here. And also make sure to turn on your notification bell. That way you don't miss any of it when it comes out. All right, you guys, thanks again for tuning in. And until next time, salute.